Welcome to Career Guidance Max playlist. In this video, I'm going to take derivation based on problems. So this one is a continuation of previous video. In that last video, we seen only 2 mark. So in this video, I'm going to solve 8 marks. Okay. So they are given f of x equal to cos inverse of b plus a cos x divided by a plus b cos x. Find the derivative of f of x. That means we have to find f dash of x. So the cos inverse derivative functions. Okay. So consider here u equal to this b plus a cos x divided by a plus b cos x. Okay. And I'll write this f of x is y equal to f of x. Okay, both are same. And cos inverse of this whole value I'm going to write as a u. Okay, and we have to find first derivative dy by dx equal to cos inverse of u. The formula is minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u square, this u differentiation du by dx. Okay, so this is the formula. So here I substituted the formula d by dx cos inverse of x is equal to minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Instead of this x we taken here u. Okay, so now I'll write here dy by dx equal to minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u square. This du by dx, this one we have to differentiate both numerator and denominator. So I'll apply here quotient rule formula. V square denominator always, numerator v constant, differentiate u dash, and u constant, differentiate v dash. Okay, so here in denominator v square, v is a plus b cos x, so a plus b cos x whole square. In numerator v is constant, so I'll write a plus b cos x constant, and differentiation of u, b differentiation 0, and cos x a constant, cos x differentiation minus a sin x. Okay, and now minus of u is constant, b plus a cos x constant, and differentiation of v we can write 0 and minus b sin x. Okay, so I'll write minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u square. Simplify this, you will get minus a square sin x and minus ab cos x sin x. Next here minus into minus plus b square sin x. So next again plus ab cos x into sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square. Here I will cancel this minus ab cos sin x and plus ab cos x sin x. Here you will have minus a square and plus b square, the common term sin x. I will write minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u square. Here I have taken commonly outside the sin x, b square minus a square sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square. Then I am multiplying with the minus, I will get a square minus b square into sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square. and I'll write here square root of 1 minus u square. What is that u? Here I will substitute b plus a cos x divided by a plus b cos x whole square. So next, a square minus b square divided by into sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square, and square root of 1 minus, separate the square both numerator and denominator, b plus a cos x whole square and minus a plus b cos x whole square. So next one, a square minus b square into sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square, and square root of this one I will write cross multiply the term, a plus b cos x whole square and minus b plus a cos x whole square and divided by a plus b cos x whole square. So I'll write a square minus b square into sin x divided by a plus b cos x whole square and the square root of a plus b cos x whole square minus b plus a cos x whole square. In this square root denominator, 1 divided by square root of 1 divided by a plus b cos x whole square, I will take square root. I will get in denominator 1 divided by a plus b cos x. Shifting to numerator, you will get in numerator a plus b cos x. Right? Here I will cancel this a plus b cos x. I will get here a square minus b square sin x divided by a plus b cos x. Okay, and square root of, so this one I will write a plus b cos x whole square. I will write a plus b whole square formula, a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a square plus b square cos square x plus 2ab cos x. Okay, then minus of second term, b square plus a square cos square x and plus 2ab cos x. So from this I will cancel this 2ab plus 2ab and minus 2ab. So remaining I will write a square minus b square into sin x and divided by a plus b cos x into square root of, you will have the term a square plus b square cos square x and minus b square minus a square cos square x. So next, a square minus b square into sin x and divided by a plus b cos x, and here a square minus a square cos square x. From that I will take a square commonly outside. I will write 1 minus cos square x. Okay, from this b square cos square x minus b square, I will take b square outside commonly. I will write 1 plus minus cos square x. Okay, then a square minus b square into sin x divided by a plus b cos x and the square root of a square into 1 minus cos square x, we can write sin square x minus b square Again I'll write sin square x. So next step, a square minus b square sin x and divided by a plus b cos x. And the square root of here the common term sin square x, so I'll write a square minus b square into sin square x. Okay, then from this term a square minus b square sin x divided by a plus b cos x, and I'll write square root of a square minus b square, and taking square root of sin square x you will get sin x. Both this sin x will cancel. This a square minus b square I will write square root of a square minus b square into square root of a square minus b square divided by a plus b cos x square root of a square minus b square. Okay, so one square root we can cancel. At the end our result is square root of a square minus b square divided by a plus b cos x. So is this our first derivative answer. Suppose if this sum they asked in 8 mark, now up to this you have to solve. Sometimes they may ask in 4 mark. 4 mark means you can simplify up to what we know. You can simplify. Okay. So then next one, derivatives of hyperbolic function. From this, if you know these three formula, you can able to solve the problem. Sin hs equal to e power x minus e power minus x divided by 2. Cos hs equal to e power x plus e power minus x divided by 2. And tan hx means we can divide sin hx divided by cos hx. You will get e power x minus e power minus x divided by e power x plus e power minus x. The problem 8th one is find the derivative of f of x equal to tan h inverse of tan x by 2. Okay, so this f of x I will write y. Y is equal to tan h inverse of tan x by 2. Right? This tan in h inverse I am shifting to left hand side. I will get tan h into y equal to tan of x by 2. Okay, so this tan h inverse I am shifting to numerator. For left hand side the inverse will cancel, we will get tan hy of tan x by 2. Okay, here the tan hy means our formula e power y minus e power minus y divided by e power y plus e power minus y. So this is our formula. I am going to differentiate this because we need to find first derivative. So differentiate with respect to x. This tan hy I will write here e power y minus e power minus y divided by e power y plus e power minus y equal to d divided by dx tan of x by 2. Okay, so here I am going to differentiate with respect to x. You are both numerator and denominator, both we need to differentiate because quotient function we have to apply the formula. You know that v square in numerator v constant u differentiation and minus u constant v differentiation. This is our formula. So here I will write first denominator term. The denominator term is v square e power y plus e power minus y whole square v square. This v is constant in numerator, e power y plus e power minus y constant. Okay, and differentiate this u, I will write e power y minus e power minus y. Here you will have minus, so we will write here minus 1. Okay, and minus of, now u is constant, that means e power y minus e power minus y constant, and differentiation of v, I will write e power y plus e power minus y. We can write here minus 1. Differentiation of e power minus y is minus of e power minus y, right? And here we should apply one more term, dy by dx, because here you will have the term in y. Whenever you are differentiating y term, you should always write dy by dx. So here I written commonly outside dy by dx, because all the terms, if you are writing here dy by dx, now it's like complicated. So we taken outside dy by dx commonly. Here tan x by 2 differentiation, secant square x by 2, this x square by x by 2 differentiation 1 by 2. So your answer, differentiation of dx, differentiation of tan x by 2 is 1 by 2 into secant square of x by 2. Now you can simplify this. You will get here e power y plus e power minus y, and this one e power y minus into minus plus e power minus y, and minus of e power y minus e power minus y, and here you can multiply with minus, you will get e power y minus e power minus y, and divided by e power y plus e power minus y whole square. So commonly we can write outside dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. Okay, then multiply this 2, you will get e power y plus e power minus y whole square, and minus both are same, e power y minus e power minus y whole square divided by e power y plus e power minus y whole square. Outside dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. Okay, then divided by e power y plus e power minus y whole square, here you will get 1 now, and this one I will write minus e power y minus e power minus y whole square divided by e power y plus e power minus y whole square, and outside you will have dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. And next again simplify this term. So I'll write 1 minus of e power y minus e power minus y divided by e power y plus e power minus y. I written commonly square, both numerator and denominator. Okay, and dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. So I'll write here 1 minus this e power y minus e power minus y divided by e power y plus e power minus y, means we can write tan hy whole square dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. Okay, so by the given equation I'll write 1 minus tan hy is equal to, I'll write tan x by 2 whole square dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2, and here I'll write 1 minus tan x by 2 whole square, I'll write 1 minus tan square x by 2 dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. Okay, this tan square x by 2 I'll write sin square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 into dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. So next, cross multiply the term, you will get cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 into dy by dx 1 by 2 secant square x by 2. So next, shift this term to right hand side, we will get dy by dx equal to 1 by 2 secant square x by 2, and this one I'll write converted to reciprocal x square by x square cos square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So 1 by 2 secant square x by 2, secant square x by 2 reciprocal is 1 by cos square x by 2, or cos square x by 2 reciprocal is 1 divided by secant square x by 2 divided by cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So we can cancel this secant square x by 2. So you will get the answer 1 divided by 1 by 2, 2 of cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So this is your final answer, dy by dx equal to 1 divided by 2 of cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. So end of this video we completed derivatives. You can practice more problem in this section. Okay, so these are the practice problem. You can try to solve these problems. Here I given 2 marks. 8 mark means in this section usually they won't ask 8 mark in derivatives, they may ask in 2 marks. So try to solve these problems. These questions are already they asked in university. Okay, try to practice all those problems. Thank you, Pa.